Hi all. I visited Penukonda recently and I found out that definitely there is something wrong with the history lessons in our school. This place is just 170 kilometers from my hometown and has very historical significance, and I got to know about this place recently through a Instagram post. Vijayanagara Empire's capital was moved to Penukonda for a brief period after Hampi was destroyed and has many historical monuments mostly in ruins. First I visited Gagan Mahal, which was the summer palace for Vijayanagara rulers. This place is in a pretty bad shape. No maintenance of any kind. Conversation works started in 2009 but looks like there is no much progress. As you can see, the structure is in a pretty bad shape. No cleanliness, no maintenance of any kind. There was a person at the gate who asked me for money, and as soon as I gave money to him, he started speaking in Urdu, and suddenly he forgot Telugu. Yeah, that just happened. Even the display board is also very bold. Now let's proceed to see the interiors of the palace. As you can see, there is nothing much fancy here. Maybe this was for royal proceedings. The structure looks pretty simple. As you can see, some stupids messed with the place. These guys are done with the bus stops, schools. Now these guys want to ruin historical monuments also. Outside temperature was very hot, but somehow inside it was little cool. Looks like they used some kind of plastering. Looks more like an abandoned place than a tourist attraction. These are the monuments recovered from the surroundings. Next, I visited Timarusu jail. There is a very painful story behind this. Timarusu was the prime minister and military commander of the Vijayanagara Empire during Krishnadevaraya's time. Krishnadevaraya's brother Vali on his deathbed ordered Timarusu to blind Krishnadevaraya to ensure his son would become the king. Timmarasu saved Krishnadevaraya's life by presenting animals' life to the dying king, and later Krishnadevaraya became the king of the empire. Timmarasu was like a father figure to Krishnadevaraya and helped him from his childhood and also during his reign. Vijayanagara reached its peak during their rule. Trouble started when Krishnadevaraya crowned his 8-year-old son. Soon, the prince died of poisoning. King accused Timmarasu for the death of his son, and he ordered Timmarasu to be blinded, and subsequently Timmarasu's son was killed. Later it was found that it was a plot by Gajapatis of Odisha, as they didn't like their princess marrying Krishnadevaraya as he was not from a royal dynasty. They killed their own grandson and plotted against Timmarasu. It is very hard to believe that a great king like a Krishnadevaraya can be manipulated like this and made a person who helped all his life suffer. Now I realized how politicians all over the world are surviving by manipulating people. This is the tomb of Timmarsu lying next to the road with no identification board of any kind or any maintenance. The minister is not getting the respect he deserves even after his death. This is very tragic. Next to Timmarusu's jail lies a temple which is in ruins with only Gopuram surviving, which also looks like restored. And also it is standing on a support. Next to the temple there is Baswanna Bavi, which is a well of that time. At the entrance of the well there is a Nandi which is partially damaged by stupid people like this who has no common sense at all. This is a very small and beautiful structure. Maybe this was used as a pond for the temple lying next to it. You can see there are inscriptions of gods on the walls of the well. Next to this lies a temple ruin. If the persons who destroyed these temples are evil, then the current people who are in power and not taking any kind of steps to preserve these are also evil. At a little distance from Baswana Bavi, there is a Palakari well. It was the main source of water for the town, which was also built during Vijayanagara time. Still looks intact, but the temple structure in the middle looks ruined. Little cleanliness and greenery will make this place much more beautiful. Next famous place is Baba for Dargah. I'm not trying to create any controversy here, but it is clearly a temple converted into a mosque. You can see elephant structure at the entrance of the Dargah, and also the structures, pillars, rock pillars similar to that of Indian temples, and the structures to keep lamps at the entrance of the Dargah. You can clearly see this is the base is basically a temple, so this is modified into a mosque. There is no chance this was a mosque. It is clearly temple converted into a mosque. Local Hindus also worship this Baba in the name of Baba Yaswami. As per the local legend, some around 700 years back, one king, after mesmerized by Hazrat Fakhruddin, donated this temple to him. But it cannot be the exact reason, as there is so much free land around the town, and why would a king donate already existing temple to convert into a mosque? Now the place which was viral in Instagram, through which I got to know about this place. This is a small and beautiful guard road, which is a heaven for the bikers. This place leads to a Narasimha temple, which is in ruins, of course. A rock mantap similar to that of Hampi, which is near Virupaksha temple, and a pond for the temple, which is in very bad condition. As per local people, after destruction of Hampi, rulers shifted to Penukonda with their treasure and hid it somewhere here in the mountains. So people tried their best to find the treasure and even performed black magic here. They are also responsible for the destruction of the temple. I stopped praying to the god long back because of some personal reasons. But I visit temples regularly as they give some kind of positive energy, and I admire ancient Indian architecture. Seeing all these beautiful temples in ruins made me very sad. In next video, I will cover about Lebaksi, which also has many beautiful structures built during Vijayanagara's time, which is very near to Penukonda. Thank you everyone. Stay tuned to my channel.